and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoid the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he's saying, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys in the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. Gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going. So get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover. And after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. That's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, man. Let's go. Thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I wanted to thank everybody once again. I always have to say thank y'all. I have to say thank y'all every day because not only do y'all support, not only do y'all rock with me, we do this almost every day. So I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for not getting tired of me. I appreciate y'all for not just understanding where I'm coming from. Some of y'all, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody for understanding that everybody's not the same on this world, and I'm thankful that y'all accept what I provide. The information that I provide. So on today's topic, I gotta talk about this, man. Hold on, let me turn this. Hold up, give me a second. All right. On today's topic, I'm sorry. I gotta talk about racism because let me tell y'all something. Racism is one of the biggest tools that's been used to divide and conquer our people. Tools of division to destroy the people. The sad part about it is we it's okay to be different from somebody else. It's okay to not look like somebody else. It's okay to not think like somebody else. Everybody on this planet is supposed to have a mind of their own and have the ability to think for themselves. But if you go with the flow and you go with your cultural norms and you go with your racial biases and things of that nature, life it'll be hard for you. What's good, chosen one?
What's good? Take heed. I appreciate you so much. Take heed. Thank you so much. Chosen one. Thank you so much. Big Daddy listening while walking the dog. Thank you so much. So I just wanted to say we have to. We're living in a time where racism has always been prevalent. What's good, Oliver? Good to be back. Haven't had internet for some days. Let's go, as you say. Let's go, man. You haven't had internet? Damn. Well, I'm glad to have you back, man. I'm glad to have you back, man. For real. Let's go. I wanted to show y'all this before I get into this because we've lost so many of our great leaders to racism. We've lost so many of our great leaders to hatred, to bigotry. And I'm going to say this. Our government has and always has silenced people for exposing the wrong things at the wrong time. Our government has and always will use their branches of government to control the populace, to control the masses. That's nothing new. That's been going on since the beginning of time. That's why you see people like Kamala Harris paying celebrities millions upon millions of dollars to try to persuade the people to vote for her. Because these people use that shit. They use their powers. They use their celebrity, their fame, whatever they have. They use it to control the populace, to control the people. What's good, Shamelessly V? What's good, sweetheart? Thank you for being in here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Got Shamelessly Voracious, got everybody, Oliver, everybody, man. So, racism has, our government keeps using its branches of government to control people. And we watched countless numbers in the 60s to the 70s to the 80s. We've watched countless number of our leaders get assassinated by the government. They will even kill their own, aka John F. Kennedy. They will even kill their own just to control the populace. President Kennedy was assassinated by, well, I ain't gonna say that. We know what he was assassinated for, and it was to control the populace so we can go into Vietnam. At that time, when he was the president, he did not want the Vietnam War to go on. He was not for the Vietnam War, but the powers that be, they were. So they took him out, and just so he can damn shut up and then let that war go on. Let me go. Let's let it here. So today, the reason why we're here is Malcolm X. And I'm gonna show you, they're bringing that dude, that bald head black dude. They put him on the case too, so that lets you know something. When they put him, this dude right here, whenever you see him, it's highly political. It's highly political. He is a highly political lawyer. And him and his daughter, Malcolm X's daughter, is right now filed a $100 million lawsuit against the government for the wrongful assassination of Malcolm X in the early 60s, in the mid 60s. All right, let's go. Hold on, let's go. Hope y'all ready. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all so much. Let's go.
We here today officially announce the filing of our $100 million lawsuit against the United States government, the FBI, the CIA, and the NYPD, who we believe all conspired to assassinate Malcolm X. It is not lost on us that justice has been delayed in this matter. And on this momentous occasion, we stand ready to lay out our complaint very soundly. we believe there is solid ground to go forward with this lawsuit at this time. Over the last 3 years, every day, every week, every month, we have been unearthing new evidence, evidence of people never having spoken before about what they witnessed during those turbulent times in the 1960s. The government fingerprints are all over the assassination of Malcolm X. And finally, we believe we have the evidence to prove it.
Let me let that
We
play
here
again.
today officially announce the filing of our $100 million. We here today officially announce the filing of our $100 million lawsuit against the United States government, the FBI, the CIA, and the NYPD, who we believe all conspired to assassinate Malcolm X. It is not lost on us that justice has been delayed in this matter. And on this momentous occasion, we stand ready to lay out our complaint very soundly. We believe there is solid ground to go forward with this lawsuit at this time. Over the last 3 years, every day, every week, every month, we have been unearthing new evidence, evidence of people never having spoken before about what they witnessed during those turbulent times in the 1960s. The government fingerprints are all over the assassination of Malcolm X. And finally, we believe we have the evidence to prove it.
There we go, y'all. So there you have it. They're getting ready to file a lawsuit, or they filed the lawsuit against the United States government for the unlawful, evil, treacherous murder of Malcolm X. And now, like I tell y'all, we're living in a time where if the truth is actually about to start ringing. We're living in the age of the truth. And see, evil people don't know what to do right now. Evil people are at a loss for words right now. They don't know what to say, what to do. They're quiet. You don't hear none of these weirdo celebrities doing no talking right now. They're all quiet. And they're all silent because they know their judgment and their time is coming. Just on the news or whatever, it was like yesterday or so, a few days ago, they're releasing all the list of people who was on the Diddy tapes. They're producing pictures and everything of people all in the Diddy parties. Let me say something about that. I keep telling y'all, America's going into a different direction right now. I keep telling y'all this. A lot of people don't understand it because your mind hasn't grasped it yet, but America is not the same America. America is not the same America. They are getting ready to dismantle the power structure and do a whole new power structure. It's called the New World Order. A lot of people don't realize it and recognize it because you don't listen to the top people. See, when you listen to the people at the top, you can see where the shit falls downhill. and you can avoid it if you're paying attention to it coming downhill. Everybody at the top, all the top elites, all the top globalists, all the top bankers and financial people and money people and movers and shakers are saying we're going into a new normal. This is the new normal. We're headed into a new normal. Things like this will be the new normal. They wasn't just saying that for no reason. They know for a fact that this shit is change. They're changing this shit. It's not changing on its own. They're changing it. The stores are going out of business. Businesses are shutting down. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Why do you need restaurants and stores and businesses when robots are coming to take over the city? What do you need to have a fast food restaurant on every corner for when robots will be the main citizens running around in the future? You don't need it. So what you have to do is shut it down slowly but surely, shut it all down slowly but surely, and get people comfortable with living a certain way. Because if you know you're about to change if you know you're about to change the way of life or the way people live their lives, then you should, if you were the one who's creating the change, then you would gradually shift people into the direction you want them to go. Let's go. Let me show. So with Malcolm X, with this lawsuit being filed, we're opening up a can of worms for more political leaders who were wrongfully killed and assassinated to come out and file governmental lawsuits. And if you're paying attention to what Donald Trump is doing right now and saying right now, Donald Trump is going to set up the blueprint, the foundation to where average everyday citizens will be able to sue these major corporations like the medical industry, sue these corporations for medical malpractice and wrongdoing. We've never seen nothing like this in our lives. So if we're witnessing people filing lawsuits for $100 million against the government, if we're witnessing the next president saying that you as a citizen will be able to file a lawsuit and have rights for your health care and have rights in your living, just in general, you'll be able to file lawsuits and fight for your right. What are we actually seeing here? We're actually witnessing and seeing a grand awakening. But see, the people who are not awakening, they can't see it. We're living through a grand awakening right now. We're living in a grand awakening right now. There's so many different things happening, and they try, like I said, they've been using the racism, the hatred, the bigotry to keep us down for so long. They want to make you hate me because my skin's darker than you. They want to make me hate you because your skin is this and your money is this and your this is that. That stuff it matters some, but I'm going to tell y'all something. If all of us knew who we were, none of that racism would matter. Facts. Top of the morning to all y'all too, man. Salute to Big O, man. Salute to everybody. Look, if everybody knew who they were as a human and the position that they were in, there would be no fucking racism. Because if we all knew that we're all only different because where we're from, our environment and climate and shit like that, if we all knew that, then we'd be just living life, you know. But it's too many people who just have so much hatred in their heart, and that's not going to get them nowhere. You know, it's like when you kill somebody, like when they assassinated Malcolm X, when you kill somebody, when you persecute somebody who's speaking up against the injustices, when you persecute them or kill them or something like that, you only validate that they were telling the truth the whole time. You only validate that you're wrong and you're so wrong that you can't beat this person politically, so you have to try to take them out physically. That is a weakness. That's a coward. A real coward has to kill the animal or kill the person that they don't understand. That's a coward. That doesn't take a strong person to to kill something. It's like squashing a bug. You could squash the bug just because you're scared and don't know what it's gonna do, but if that bug didn't do nothing to provoke you, why are you squashing it? You know, and this is what they do. Like even in the wild, when people, as if settlers, adventurers, whatever you want to call them, travelers, when they go into the woods or into the wild, when they go across like a crazy wild animal, instead of learning it, instead of studying it, instead of appreciating it, they want to either capture it, poke it, prod it, or they want to kill it. And this is a primitive mind state of people, because I'm going to say something. You shouldn't walk around trying to dominate everything you go past. And that's a big thing humans have with one of our problems. We like to dominate everything instead of just cooperate, playing our part, People think they got control over stuff. Life, only thing you have control over in life is what you do with your body, what you do with your mind, what you put inside you. We don't have no control over this life like people think you do. You control what you do with your animated, with your body. That's it. What you put in it, what you eat, what you drink, what you watch, how you think. That's all you can control is yourself. You can affect other things, but you can't control everything. So that's where humans' biggest problem is. We try to control. Like, how they'll catch all the animals and put a tag in it, poke it and prod it, put a tag in it and release it back into the wild. That's our problem. We think we're supposed to control every goddamn thing. And that's why this world is doing what it's doing. That's why shit is happening the way it's happening. Because there's a shift going on that it has to happen, because evil can't keep prevailing. Evil people can't keep winning. This world needs balance. It needs it. This world needs good people. Evil people are supposed to be shunned, and good people are supposed to be celebrated. Malcolm X was one of the best forward thinkers for black people that we had at that time, because black people were so dumb at that time. We didn't even see. With participation and inclusion blocked our minds, and that's the world we're living in, man. People don't see the truth, and they're actually in it. But I want to show y'all this other story about racism, because it's a family, an Indian family. They found out their daughter was dating a black man. And then, so they tried to get her. They wanted her to marry an Indian man because of their racist beliefs. And, they have everybody. I understand, like heritage and bloodlines and shit like that. I understand it. I understand lineage and heritage and bloodlines. But I don't understand if your child falls in love with somebody and they're a good partner your daughter finds a good boyfriend and, it's a different race, but he's a good man. The young man's a good man. You should never try to stop that. Because I'm going to say this. You don't know who your child's partner is on this world. You can't say your daughter's supposed to marry the same race, the same this and that. You can't do that. If you do that, that's called control, and that's why a lot of people be evil, frustrated and shit like that, because they be under control. You can't control nobody. You just have to show people the right direction. So let's go. Let me show y'all this story, man. So look, they found out she was dating a black man. So she left, tried to run away. They were going to take her and fly her to India and marry her to an older man. And when she refused, they tried to kill her. Her parents are got locked up for attempted murder, for trying to kill their own daughter, for refusing to want to get married to an Indian old man. She wanted to date the black dude. Let's go. Let me show y'all this shit. This is wicked, man.
Attempted kidnapping and assault, accused of trying to kill their teen daughter in what the victim described as a possible honor killing. Prosecutors say the Timberline High School student was attacked by her parent.
Honor killing. They're calling this an honor killing. There's no honor killing. You can't kill your daughter and it be honorable. This is how these people think, though. So this one, let me run that back so you can see the hair of that again.
The Lacey father and mother are charged with attempted murder, attempted kidnapping, and assault, accused of trying to kill their teen daughter in what the victim described as a possible honor killing. Prosecutors say the Timberline High School student was attacked by her parents outside the school after she tried to escape the family. Her boyfriend stepped in to help during the attack, and police say he was also hurt.
Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling talked to her boyfriend's father, and she has more from Timberline High School.
Victor Barnes says that the attack happened right near this bus stop as the girl was trying to catch a ride in order to escape the abuse that she reported from her family. He says that her dad caught up with her here beneath these trees and started to choke her. They fell to the ground as other students, including his son, tried to pull him off of her.
There's Dad. There's the daughter underneath Dad.
Victor Barnes says this troubling video captured by witnesses and under investigation by Lacey police shows Ihsan Ali choking his teen daughter from behind, her face shoved in the dirt.
That's my son fighting for the girl's life.
Court documents state she reported abuse by both Ihsan and her mother, Zara, saying she ran away to get help from her teachers and staff at Timberline, telling investigators her parents had also planned to forcefully send her to Iraq to marry an older man.
Earlier that day, she was supposed to be flown out the country. She ran to the school because she was afraid.
Barnes said her parents were looking for her, and upon seeing her, the dad rushed out of a vehicle and yelled at her in Arabic. A different student who understood their language told him to leave.
And the kid said something of the nature of, she doesn't want to go back with you. Leave her alone. Dad snapped.
A witness told investigators Ihsan started hitting his daughter and then he punched Barnes' son, who went flying onto the concrete. Then Ihsan started choking his daughter for what the witness estimated was about a minute, while multiple people tried to pry Ihsan off of her.
Her arms go limp. She's no longer moving. He starts to see her eyes just roll back and her arms start flailing. And that's when he sort of sprung into action, because he didn't want to see, someone he cared about pass away.
After she was dragged out of the headlock, her mother, Zara, was accused of attacking her.
My son was able to just grab her and just take her away from Mom.
They ran into Timberline for help.
Their mother came rushing to the school, trying to get into school, but, she got stopped by security.
Barnes feels an adult should have escorted her to the bus.
And I'm glad he was there to save her life. But I just need just a little more explanation or answers as to why were the adults so careless.
He says his son and the girl didn't deserve trauma at the hands of adults.
High school for me is a time I will never forget. It was probably some of the 4 funnest years of my life. And it's unfortunate that, he would have to experience something like this in high school.
Barnes says he also took out a restraining order on the parents, not only because he says they assaulted his son, but he says the mom kept showing up at his family's home looking for the girl prior to the assaults. Reporting in Lacey, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.
So there you see it right there. People are so racist. They're willing to kill their own daughter just because she likes somebody who's not in their race. That's the level of insanity racism produces. You will be willing to unearth your own daughter, and you'll be willing to go to jail for unearthing your own daughter just to prevent her from having a black child. That's the level of racism we're dealing with. That Indian man and the mother. The mother was even trying to get her after the father got off. The mother was trying to get her. It was already done deal. They said, yeah, she got to go. And I'm going to say this. As a father, it'd be nothing my kid could do to make me want to harm them. I don't even whoop my kids. And that sometimes is not good, because kids do need whooping sometimes, or spankings. Not a whooping, but like a spanking sometimes. Sometimes they need that punishment, or that they get disciplined, but I don't do that. And the reason why is because I'm going to say something. I love my children so much, I feel like you shouldn't have to put your hands on nobody to teach them the lesson you need to teach them. Because if harming somebody doesn't learn them no lesson. You know what I'm saying? Harm is just harm. You see what I'm saying? So for these parents to want to try to choke his daughter out and take her out off the planet just because she was trying to date a black man is crazy. She was dating a black man, so he tried to take her off the planet. That's crazy. Y'all hit the like button, man. I got a bunch of people on here. Hit the like button. We got thousands of people in here, man. There's 30 some on the screen. It's going to be thousands of people when it's said and done. Y'all hit the like button for me. I'll say this. If this racism stuff keeps continuing, because I'm going to say they wanted this racial shit, detention, to blow over, and so they kept trying to George Floyd us. They kept trying to all those Amir Rice and all this shit. They kept trying to martyr these black people to push us over this racial bull crap. But I'm gonna say this: citizens don't have racial problems with each other. Real Americans cannot be racist, because if you're a real American, we all realize we need each other for a lot of different things. Real Americans have to work with each other. We need each other. We have to, do for each other. Exactly. Look, hey, Jago said it, man. Jago said it. I'm 6'4" and 200 some pounds, all muscle. So I can't just look how big my hand is. Look, my hand is bigger than my face. Look, my hand is bigger than my face. I could palm my head. Look, I could palm my head if I had to, like pick it up and palm it. So no, bro, I don't put these hands to hurt. These hands are for healing and creating. You know what I'm saying? I put these hands on a woman. These are sensual hands. These not no damn beating hands. But if a dude play with me, I got some great knuckles. I got some knuckles for a dude if you want to, but it's all love over here, man. It's all love over here. I don't want no problems. But yeah, man, I don't whoop on my kids. That's for losers, man. Nah, for real. Salute to you, Jago. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. What's your thoughts on people that use racism as a scapegoat at work, society, when they be held accountable for an action they did? I say racism is just so deeply ingrained into this American society that a lot of people don't know no better. A lot of these racist bigots don't know no better. They don't know no better. They're programmed like that. Their whole life was programmed to think. I'm gonna tell you something. Racism is a coping mechanism as well. Because if you felt inferior in any kind of way, you have to break somebody else down to make yourself feel better about yourself. The person who feels like the fat kid in school, he knew he was fat, so he was bullying everybody else because he was insecure and he was big and fat. So he used to bully everybody to make himself feel better, but deep down inside, he was just hurting, so he wanted to hurt other people to take away from some of that attention from him being so big and fat and hurting. So essentially, racism is the people who are feeling inadequate. They felt lesser than, they felt less of a man, they felt jealous, they felt insecure, so they created a system of hatred so they could feel superior. And that's all racism is. Racism is a weak mentality for a person who's inferior to make him feel superior. That's all it is. And they created it so their people could feel superior to a superior race. Because you should never hate on somebody if you're just if you're the shit, why would you hate on the next man? Oliver, it is great to be alive to witness the coming shift. It is, and it's greater for me to be alive, to be a part of the change. For me, I'm one of the ones who's writing the new pages of humanity. I'm changing. I'm doing my fucking part. And thank y'all so much for being here. I've been doing this for years before YouTube was ever a thing. I've been doing this, you know, preaching and teaching and learning. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Seamus EV said people that did something wrong, like harassing, bullying, harming, etc., other persons get reprimanded and says it's because they're black and won't take accountability for their action. No, it's facts. Look, there's a thing called the black card. People use that shit. That's another form of, like, it's not racism, because I don't think black people can be racist. I think black people can be biased, but I don't think black people are in a position in America to ever be racist, because we're subjugated. We still have oppression so hard on us. We don't have no systems in place to even be racist. You know what I'm saying? We probably be angry, frustrated, and biased. That's about it. But yeah, everybody used their black card. People use the white card. People use their race cards every day. Everybody uses their race cards. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say this: I don't use my race card because I'm all racist. I don't use my race card. I got all that shit in me. I'm here for everybody. I'm just a messenger and a preacher. Let me see. Jago said Esau's people and their nations will always rage war on Jacob's people. Exactly. They forever be mad that Esau lost his king. Yeah, no, they're always it's jealousy, man. It's pure jealousy and envy. It's jealousy and envy. But it's messed up because we're all the same on this planet. Humans are all the same. I'm going to say even the bugs are all the same. Everything on this planet is the same. 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, a mouth, a butthole, 2 arms, 2 legs, a flapper, 2 flaps on their arms. Like, everything's the same. We're all made in the same blueprint. It's just different anatomies. But we're all the same. Even plants, man. They have male plants, female plants. Fruit is the children. Man, everything's the same, bro. Everything's the same on this planet. People think too much of it. But we're all the same. We're all tied together. Everything. Let me see. We have a prejudice for racism and racists. And well, we know we can judge that shit. I know that. I can see racism. I can judge race. I see a racist when I see one. Let me see. I worked with an asshole for a year. Complained. My boss. One day they need to handle it. He always claims it's racism when they try to reprimand him. I'm gonna say this: assholes got to get. Everybody has to get checked. You have to check people. That's what I do. I check people, bro. I'm not letting none of that bullshit slide, because I'm gonna tell you, if you let people slide on their bullshit and don't call them out on their bullshit, they never get better as a character develop. Like, their character don't develop. You got to call people out on their flaws to make their character develop.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
I'm out here fighting the rooster. Somebody's digging in her plants.
Oh yeah, he's trying to. Yeah. I knew I was wondering what the hell he's eating out here.
He's up there. He came in the damn house the other day.
He getting comfortable. Y'all feed him? He's eating bugs and shit.
Yeah, he's out here eating no man Mary.
I love him though. He's saying in the morning, every morning.
So I just sprayed this ass down 4 or 5 times with water hose.
Oh
I
man.
like that shit too much.
Yeah, man. You gonna run him off, man. Look, give him something to eat. He'll leave your stuff alone. Give him something to eat. That's what he needs. Give him a little bowl of bird seed or something. He'll leave your stuff alone. But yeah. Let me see what y'all talking about. He said, I told them he can't Now me, my kids take kids by 15 years. Nah, it's crazy, y'all. Somebody better fire that man. Somebody got to get rid of him. He got to get off. He got to go. But the robots are coming anyway, so that's all gonna be. It's all gonna be over with soon. You didn't see what I showed y'all with Casanat last night. He said, the robot said, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna see if I can play it. The robot said, you're gonna have time to do what you want to do and pursue your future and pursue your this. And I was like, what? They're about to take over our normal everyday tasks and give us time to just be whatever the fuck we're gonna be. That'll be good for people like me, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is we're witnessing and living through the phase out of humanity. Literally. They're phasing this mug. They're phasing us out. Hold on. I'm about to get up on. I'm about to show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I'm about to get up off here. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick.
By someone who believed in it.
Listen to this.
It's not the voices of doubt that define your future, but the belief you hold in yourself. When challenges come, let them remind you that your path is yours alone to carve. And while it won't always be easy, every step will be worth it. As for me, I'm embarking on a journey of my own, commissioned by 1X Technologies. Soon, Neo, the next generation of humanoid robots, will become part of homes everywhere. Not as mere machines, but as companions that give back time. Time for families to be together, for creators to create, and for dreamers to dream bigger. I am proof of what's possible when you reject limits and pursue what others say can't be done. So chase your dreams relentlessly. The future is yours to shape, and I can't wait to see what you build. Type shit. Type shit. Type shit by someone.
Hold on. He said, we're not all the same. I'm gonna say this: we all have two eyes, we have two nostrils, we have two ears, we have two exit holes, two holes, one for entrance, one for exit. We have two hands, two digits, 10 fingers, all divided by 2. We start with 2 chromosomes. The splits and the divides all by 2s, all goes by 2s, by 2s, by 2s, by 2s, by 2s, by 2s, by 2s. Everything on this planet is the same. Everything on this planet is the same. I'm not saying the races are the same. I'm not saying the genetics of no, that's not what I'm saying. Of course, I'm gonna say this: all people are the same. Everybody on this planet is black. Everybody on this planet is black. Because we all come from Africa. Everybody on this planet comes from Africa. Everybody. We're all come from the same landmass. It's just over the millennia, shit got split up and divided, and the environments and genetic mutations and shit like that make people look different. But we're all the same. In that aspect. I'm not talking about racially and this and that. No, I'm not talking about that. The experience is not the same. I'm not talking about that. Because I'm a black man. I know what it is. But I'm saying we're all the fucking same. Even all bugs have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands. Like, this shit is not what people think it is. We are not that different in the mindset. You know, the fact that we have these different mentalities is what keeps us so divided. Oh, I'm a Jew. I'm a Mason. I'm a Christian. I'm a this. I'm a that. I'm a this. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm a this. I'm a that. And then what we end up doing is everybody ends up going in their little cliques and their little groups and their little gangs, and they end up talking amongst their own little cliques, groups and gangs, and the world's not united because everybody thinks that they're special within their comfortable clique, group, or gang that they choose to agree with. This shit is not rocket science, man. It's all division, man. Everybody has to eat, and everybody has to sleep, and everybody has to shit. We're all the same. Everybody has to eat, sleep, and shit. We're all the same. That's what I mean by we're the same, not genetics and all that. I'm talking about everything is the same. And what this robot just said to y'all, let me bless
by someone who believed in it. It's not the voices of doubt that define your future, but the belief you hold in yourself. When challenges come, let them remind you that your path is yours alone to carve. And while it won't always be easy, every step will be worth it. As for me, I'm embarking on a journey of my own, commissioned by 1X Technologies. Soon, Neo, the next generation of humanoid robots, will become part of homes everywhere. Not as mere machines, but as companions that give back time. Time for families to be together, for creators to create, and for dreamers to dream bigger. I am proof of what's possible when you reject limits and pursue what others say can't be done. So chase your dreams relentlessly. The future is yours to shape, and I can't wait to see what you build. Type shit.
Type shit.
facts.
Type shit by some.
Nah, facts, Shameless V. Facts, Shameless V. I'm just saying, I'm God. There's God's people and there's the devil's people. That's the only division I see. There's good people and there's evil people. That's the only division I see. There's knowledgeable people and there's dumb people. That's the only division I see. That's how I look at it. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to intermingle with everybody. I'm not trying to be friendly with everybody. I'm not trying to overextend myself for everybody. But what I am trying to do is say we don't have to have so many racial or biased divisions to make it to where everybody's thinking that they're so different, then their experience is so different from everybody else. Because if once we realize that we're all the same, we're all eating the same food, doing the same shit, trying to have fun at the same places, once we realize that, then we got to say, hey, we need to work together and make this shit better for all of us. And that at that point, but now I'm gonna tell y'all, it's almost too late because they got the robots. They got the robots. But I'll say this, shout out to the lawyer for taking up that Malcolm X case. Salute to his beautiful daughter who looks just like him, might I add. Not to say whatever, but she didn't look like a man, but you know what I'm saying, she looks like her father. But yeah, salute to her for pushing the fight, and hopefully they pay him. Hopefully they pay that family that $100 million that they deserve for. They killed Malcolm X for doing what I do now. They killed Malcolm X for doing what I do now. Speaking the truth and showing people what's really going on. They took him out for that. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for being here. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. One of the only places online, where you're going to hear that real deal. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shameless V said Reagan said something bigger needs to happen. Alien invasion for people to unify. Robots might. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Thank you, Jago. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. The government is unveiling aliens right now as we speak. Yesterday, today, the last few days, they've been unveiling and saying let me see, hold on. U.S. government disclosing oceanic alien crafts. Hold up, these niggas. Okay, hold on. All right, sure. Okay, hold up. Anyway, they're talking about this shit on the news now. The last few days ago. Bro said, when the dinos were here, there was no division. Exactly. Because look, all of us was motherfucking hiding from the dinosaurs. And that's why the government dropped the nuke. See, look, what they're about to do to what the They say we're going through the sixth mass extinction right now, right? Look it up. Hold on, watch this. Watch this. Sixth mass extinction. What is that? Okay, it says the sixth mass extinction refers to the current period of rapidly accelerating species loss on Earth, primarily driven by human activities like habitat destruction, primarily driven by human activities like habitat destruction, climate change, and over exploitation, which scientists believe is on a scale comparable to the five major extinction events that occurred in Earth's history. So they're saying we're going through the sixth mass extinction on Earth that is man-made. Yo, if they don't just tell you, they just tell you. They say it's man-made by what? What he said? Destructive what? Man, these motherfuckers is huffing. I call it the big bad wolf, where they huff and puff and blow you down, man. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee and see what's really going on. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. 1 in 3 trees is going extinct. That's because they trying to take this air and check. Look, they have to make this planet where it's a robot planet. They're trying to make this planet where the robots can sustain. And what we're doing, what we're about to do, is they're going to dump a bunch of alpha, beta robots on us, and they're going to learn how to be us. And then the new body, superior body robots are going to come out after that, and then they're going to take us over. That's what's going to happen. It'll be within 5 years, less than that. Because the Donald Trump, the one Elon Musk are coming out with, those are going to be probably the ones that I don't know. I'm not saying. I'm not going to say because I haven't seen them yet. But I've seen the prototypes, but I haven't seen them in action yet. But the one, like I said, look at my live last night. The ones beating up Kai Cenat, breaking his TV, all that. So it's bad, man. Boomer Bop is becoming extinct from hospital protocols. Boomer Pop. We are robot flesh suits, bioconvergence. Yeah, we are, man. Yeah, it's messed up. Is this live now? Yeah, this live now, bro. Why you always be asking me that, bro? We live, bro. We lit. Yeah, we live, bro. Shout out to the life coach. We in this motherfucker live, bro. I'm about to get off here, actually. But yeah, we live, bro. Run it back to the beginning, because this was a good one. You don't want to miss this one, bro. You just run it back. But yeah, this is live, bro. Salute to the life coach, man. That's my bro. But yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, run it back, man, to the beginning, man. Malcolm X's daughter is filing a $100 million lawsuit with that same bald-head dude who did the George Floyd case, with that same bald-head lawyer who did all the cases and all those big high-profile black cases. So we're about to witness. They're suing the FBI. They're suing the FBI, CIA, and the government, because then they say they have evidence against them. So this is going to be real serious. We're about to witness a time of justice. Good people are about to start prevailing. That's why I'm glad to have been a good man my whole life. You know, I can still die, I can still lose, but good people are starting to prevail, man. It's your big homie, Big Betty. I appreciate y'all. Some already have converged. They tell by their comments always the same for some different. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I know. I know. A lot of people are already gone. That's why I said. Yeah, I say it all the time. People have chose sides. So we got to really just keep your soul pure as you can during these times, because we're going through with these trying times. Keep your soul pure, man. That's all I can say to you. I love y'all so much, man. Be safe, be smart. If you just came in, run this back, because this was a good one, man. You know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. Talking about nothing but the real, kicking that shit, real deal. It's your big home, big bad. Y'all hit that like button. It's a bunch of y'all suckers in here. Hit that like button, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Jago. Appreciate you so much, bro. Thank you for that sub.